my voice cracks. I'm not trying to be sexy or anything. No. It's just I can't talk. No. Okay. So anyway, what it is again, welcome everybody. Happy Wednesday. My name is Marnie Hernandez, and I am a two-star double platinum with Evolution. I've been with the company almost 6 years or over 6 years now. And first 3 years, guys, when I click to register, okay, let me see. You shouldn't got an error. Yeah, okay. All right. Let's try to just go into online without
I got an
the thing.
error as
Anybody
well,
got a
Marty.
link? Right.
And when I went back to the main page, instead of clicking register at the top, down
Thank you.
below, there's a button to register where it says register free now. When I clicked that one,
Right
there was no error.
Perfect. Okay, do you guys see that down here? It said register now. Try that. So thanks, guys. So again, what we do here is these are certificate workshops, okay? They're just fun little things that we do. We do destinations, we do programs, we do group things, cruises, whatever. You know, this month we just did what did we do yesterday? The Copenhagen, learned about Denmark. Today, Sweden. We're doing Italy on Friday. Regent, Seven Seas Cruise Line on Saturday. If you guys are brand new and want to learn about Disney, okay, remember, you guys can book travel as soon as you do your certification, okay? You don't have to go through all the training and everything, but of course we recommend it, right? But if you already know how to book, you've been booking for family and friends, you can get right into Disney and Expedia Tap and book travel same day you sign up. But again, always good to learn and get more information. So that's what we do here. So Disney, besides booking with Disney, do their College of Disney Knowledge. And we're going to start that on Sunday, okay? It's a long one. It's about a 6 to 8 hour course, okay? So we do it together because some of the tests are pretty hard. Like if you guys have done it, the cruise portion, Thomas, one of my agents, just did it. He's like, yeah, it's a tough one. My son and his girlfriend were doing it. They threw their computer. They couldn't handle it. I had done it in the past, so I record all my trainings. They're on my YouTube channel. But I'm going to start it over for brand new agents. Okay, so we're starting that on Sunday. So hopefully you guys can join us. So again, what we do here is we just do these certifications. They're fun. You learn about besides learning about the different areas, the different programs, etc. Okay, give you knowledge, help you to sell to your clients, right? But a lot of times you'll get, first off, you'll get a certificate at the end on most of them. You post that on social media. Hey guys, I'm now a specialist with Disney. I'm now a specialist with Sweden, okay? Job type, if it says like, it should say something about like a travel agent or independent agent or something like that, home-based, something like that, okay? If you're registered, what's the link to Sweden? Because I can't get, okay, I think you have to click on the US flag and go to the UK flag. I think Sweden is under the UK flag. Okay, so try that. So besides, you're going to get a certificate at the end of this course. You're going to, thank you, Teresa. What's the link? Okay, so let me know that you guys got in. Okay, tried both flags. Okay. What organization should I choose? Okay, if it says Travel Leaders Network or something, do that one. Okay. All right, let me find the link. Does anybody have the link? Let me find it. I know I posted it here. Here it is. Here's the link. Yeah, showing under UK. So let me copy this link for you. So you should be able to copy this link and go right into it. So let's see.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. All right.
I couldn't get in the other way.
Okay. Yeah, I know. So again, I have helpers. Okay. So Christine Whitaker does my program for me and pulls these links for me. I give her what, like next month, what we're going to do. We're going to do Marriott updates. We're going to do a few other, we're doing the sandals training, etc. So Sandy does the incentive vouchers and does the form with all the trainings for us on there. And we couldn't get the link to come up. And then Christine had to send it to us again. So I don't know what's happening, but there's the link. Hopefully you guys can get in and be, where we're at. Okay. Again, if you're just registering, don't worry. It doesn't take long to register. We'll wait for you. Oh, it's under the France flag. Thank you. Consortium is Travel Leaders Network or Travel Network. Okay. So it's under the France flag. All right. Thanks. All right. So again, besides learning about the destinations, helping book clients, a lot of times you will get invited on fam trips. If you don't know what a fam trip is, I got invited to Jamaica with sandals for free. I didn't pay anything except airfare. Those are fam trips. You come out for 2 to 3 days, you get to explore the destination, the program, etc. And again, because we're partners, it helps you to sell to your clients, right? You're out there on social media. Guys, look at this amazing resort. I'm a single mom with 4 kids. I have a butler here at Sandals. I live in Vegas. They live on tips. These guys won't take my money. They don't take tips. So it's pretty cool, okay? Again, Archer Travel will always be the agency you're part of. Melrose, that's my agency, my company name. But Evolution is marketing side. Okay, remember that. Evolution, marketing side. Anytime you have anything to do with travel, you always put Archer Travel. And as Christina put in there, the IATAN number, okay? Memorize that, memorize their name, memorize the cruise line phone number, put it on your computer. I have everything right here, contact. I pull up Archer Travel, I have the Australia information, their address, phone number, etc. I would probably say employed. Is that all you have? Employed or student? I would say employed if those are the only 2 options. All right. So again, besides, yes, Travel Leaders Network, thank you. So you also a lot of times get invited on webinars, special presentations, lunch and learns. A lot of times people will earn gifts, okay? People have earned trips, people have earned luggage, backpacks, water bottles, the California one we did. Once you complete that, you actually get a whole gift package, okay? So again, if you can't finish this with us today, get in and finish it, okay? Because again, we want you to earn these, amazing opportunities. Welcome if you're new. A lot of people will follow along on their phone, but do the test online with me or vice versa, or they have a split screen. Take the test. We wait for everybody, make sure everybody passes. As you see with this one, we have 6 options, 6 programs we have to go through. Some are short, some are long. We don't know till we get into it. Some we may get done in 20 minutes. Some may be 3 hours, 6 hours. Sometimes we have to carry it over until another day. Okay, which means Club Med is another one we started. We have to
Looks like we
all
lost her.
right. I'm back.
Yeah, I was gonna
So
say
again,
she'll be back
yeah,
quickly.
thank you. Again, I apologize, guys, if you missed it. My internet has like gone whack. So Verizon sent me another box that's supposed to be here by noon today. It's 10 o'clock here. So, and am I still on? Okay, good. So I'm using this jetpack thing from Verizon right now. So I gave Christine a co-host, so in case I drop off, she cover for me. So again, that's what we do. We work together. I'm an agent just like you guys. So again, I'm nothing special. We just help each other, okay? All right, so everybody good? Everybody ready to go? What we're gonna do is we're gonna click on lessons, okay? I'm gonna read. A lot of times we'll read, we'll watch the video, and then as I said, as we get through each course, there is a test. We all help each other on the test. So again, if you're just registering, please don't get, scared and run away or anything. Share my screen, thank you. We don't want to lose anybody, okay? You're here, you're with us, and we will wait for you for the test. That's the main thing. Keep your ears open, and we will, once we get to the test, make sure everybody's ready, and then we'll do it together.
Yeah,
Okay?
you're frozen,
All right.
Marnie.
Let me make sure.
Oh, there you go.
Frozen.
No, now you moving.
Okay. All right. Let me know if it gets too bad, and I'll give it completely over to Christina. Okay. All right. So become a Sweden specialist. Here's your chance to increase your ability to plan, sell unforgettable holidays
You need
to
to share your
Sweden.
screen.
It's not sharing. Okay. There. Do you see it?
We don't see the lesson on it though.
Think we lost her again.
Oh, I did that, sorry.
Is she back? Because it just said Marnie is the host up at the corner.
So mine's in French. How do I change it to English?
It's in French. I don't know that. Anybody know how to change it to?
Not in my
Okay.
page.
Yeah, I don't know.
In the
Christine,
top right-hand corner, do you have a French flag?
Yes, I did.
You should be able to click on that and change it to the American
English
flag, and
flag.
it'll switch the language.
Really? Not the English flag, because we're in the English part?
Yeah, but the thing is, she's gonna find Sweden under that flag.
If you click the link in the training, there's a link that'll take you to the training. Or sorry, click the link in the chat. It will take you to the training, and it's in English.
what am I saying? Also, guys, I am recording this. So again, sometimes it can take an hour, sometimes 3 hours. We don't know till we get into it. And as you see, it's 15 minutes after we haven't started yet, but sometimes they're pretty quick. So if you have to leave to go to another meeting, I am recording it, and you can catch up, and you'll find it on my YouTube channel. Okay. My YouTube channel is right here. I'll share it with you guys. So I will be downloading all those and catching up soon, I hope. As soon as I get a full internet again. But yes, they're all recorded. And like I said, please make sure you guys go in and finish them, okay? So there's my YouTube channel that they will be recorded too, okay? All right, and again, I want to explain, you guys can do these all on your own also, but they're fun when we do it together because we help each other, especially some of these questions can be difficult. So it's nice that we help each other. All right. So one other thing in the chat, if you guys could put it to everyone versus direct to me, because I'm now back on my laptop trying to get good service. So I can't have it open a lot so I can read. Can you guys see my screen okay and hear me now okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
I
All
don't
right.
see a screen, I see you.
Okay. What about everybody else?
No, I see you.
You see me. Well, we don't want to look at me. Hold on. Bum, 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 bum. Again, for all you new people, sorry, I've been gone for 4 months, and I finally got back home and everything's shot. So, okay, now do you see my screen? Do you still see me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so we'll start again about becoming a Sweden specialist. Here's your chance to increase your ability to plan, sell unforgettable holidays to Sweden. Explore some of the world's most open and sustainable destinations. Delve deeper into Swedish nature and get a taste of Swedish food and hospitality. Meeting some of our friendly locals along the way. Sweden is a unique destination that your customers will love. Take the course, get inspired, help them to create their ultimate dream holiday. As you see, they don't do spell check. Sorry. All right. This course is an introduction to Sweden, an opportunity to improve your knowledge and increase your sales of Sweden holidays. From our cities that mix from the urban with the nature so seamlessly, to the fields and rolling hills in the south and the archipelagos in West Sweden, Stockholm, and Luleå. Again, please forgive me for mispronunciation. Correct me if I'm wrong. You very quickly realize there is something for everyone in Sweden. Cycle, walk, or kayak through stunning forests, national parks, coastlines. Eat your way through 100 million acres of do-it-yourself dining, one of our edible country tables. Experience the history and culture in our capital, Stockholm, or travel north to look for the northern lights in Swedish Lapland. We could go on forever. Sweden is a year-round destination with so much to explore. Okay. All right, let's watch this short video. Also, can you guys hear it okay?
I can't hear it.
Yay.
I can hear you. Is it possible? There's a little pop-up box in the bottom right-hand corner. Is it possible for you to get rid of that?
Luckily, it's just music. All right, perfect. Also, a cool thing about doing these together and stuff is a lot of times people have either been here or again, somebody has a friend that lives there and stuff. So they share live experiences and stuff and ideas. So that's kind of cool too by doing it as a group. All right. I've encountered an error. So let's refresh. Okay, let's try again. And we're off. Yes. All right. So as you see, there's 13 pages on this one. Okay. Probably 5 of those at the end are the test. Okay. So just so you guys know, don't get scared. It's not going to be forever. Okay. All right. So welcome to Sweden. This is module 1. Okay. So let's start the lesson.
Hey, Marnie,
Yes.
real quick, back on that first page we were on, if people get a moment, they can scroll down a little bit, and there's Sweden for travel professionals. And it gives a little bit more information specific for travel professionals too. There's a link for it.
Okay, is that right here on the main page up at the top where it says like info or travel trade and then go down that one?
No, it's before you got into the lesson.
Yep.
Let me get out of here and just see. So, so not here, you mean?
Nope.
Okay.
Will you scroll down?
Scroll down from here.
Yep.
Okay.
Keep going.
Oh,
Right
there, I didn't
there.
read everything. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, let me know if I missed some things because it looks like I didn't go all the way down. So thank you. All right. So, so for now, enjoy
sorry.
our. Go ahead.
Marty, can you add the link into the chat box again? I can't seem to find it, and I
Yeah.
joined a little late, so.
Okay. No worries. Here you go. Oh, there's Christina's on the ball. And
Thank
there
you.
go. Okay, you're welcome. All right, so Sweden for travel. Okay, so enjoy our introduction to Sweden as you work through the modules. Sweden for travel professionals. So visit the Travel Trade Hub. Sweden for Travel Professionals is your one-stop shop for help with selling and promoting Sweden. From the latest in COVID-19 updates to inspiration and even recipes to get your clients in the mood before their trip. Use our interactive product catalog to create your customer's bucket list itinerary, or head to our content bank for royalty-free, branding-free images, videos to use in your promotion material. Okay, it's all here at, so you can click here, and there's a lot of places during this training that you can click on these additional tabs. They'll open up, and a lot of people will like save a folder online or a binder and print it so you have it to go refer back to later. Okay. So again, take advantage of that. As they're saying, you're going to get free images, free videos to use to help promote yourself to Sell Sweden. Okay. You also have food and drinks module funded by EU. Be sure to check out food and drinks module, as now it now pops up. But this is the travel agent one that I just clicked on. So now it took us into that. So, okay. So as you see here, promoting Sweden. So you have a toolkit here. Do you guys see my screen okay? So it has e-learning, some more training on that, sneak peek of Sweden, marketing content, image bank. And just so you know, again, a lot of our vendors have their own marketing tab. So again, take advantage of that. Disney does, Carnival does, Princess does, where you can get in and pull all kinds of marketing material to use for your marketing resources. Okay. All right. So the food, they reflect our culture, tradition, innovation, indulgence, humanity, and nature, all balanced, transforming what's there into something more inviting. Sustainable Swedish food, drink, hospitality is something that your clients will be talking about for years after their trip. Ensure you include a couple of foodie experiences in your itineraries to go that extra mile for your clients. Find out which experiences to include in our food and drinks module supported by the EU. Okay. So again, guys, keep me updated if I miss a slide or something, because I'm on this little laptop and I missed some things. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on the first module again. Okay, so module 1, went through that. Let's get started. So you have, oops, hold on, let me move this. Okay. Stockholm, Gothenburg, and Malmö, Sweden's 3 largest cities. Stockholm, Gothenburg, and Malmö are all great for a city break. All 3 have culture and history in abundance, great restaurants and bars, cozy cafes for a Swedish fika, and they are small enough to walk around. All right, you have northern Sweden and Swedish Lapland are unique. There is nowhere else in the world where you can visit the Ice Hotel and Tree Hotel, or sit around the campfire with the Sami guide, sharing stories of the day's dog sledding adventure. Anybody gone dog sledding? It's pretty cool, I hear. Okay, central Sweden. Also pay attention, because when we get to the test, they'll maybe ask, what's in central, or would this be in central or northern? Okay. So central Sweden, home to the capital city of Stockholm, amazing archipelago, the provinces of Dalarna, Örebro, Sörmland, again, I apologize, Västmanland, and Värmland, among others, as well as the beautiful city of Uppsala and the old town of Sigtuna. All right, southern Sweden probably gives you pleasant surprise, since the landscapes and scenery here probably differ from the image you have in your head. Here you can visit Småland, the island of Åland, Malmö in Spain, just a stone's throw away from Copenhagen in Denmark, and the amazing summer island destination Gotland. On the west coast of Sweden, you find Sweden's 2nd largest city, Gothenburg, and the region of West Sweden. All right, Sweden for travel professionals. To discover more Swedish destinations, learn more about Swedish nature, not sure I'm assuming, food, and all the trade-friendly things to do in Sweden. Make sure you pay a visit to our Sweden for travel professionals, that's the one I showed you, site, providing 24/7 access to the latest updates and information from Sweden's top destinations, hotel activities, museums, and more. All right, next, what's this? Doo-doo-doo. Okay, nature is an integral part of the Swedish lifestyle. Sweden has countless opportunities for visitors to get close in nature in special, often unique settings, from tree houses to off-grid cabins, such as the 72-hour cabin, which is pictured, and luxury glamping sites like Sampi Nature Park in Swedish Lapland. Plenty of options to suit every taste and budget. And so many of these exquisite places are amongst the most sustainable lodgings in the world. You guys all hear of glamping? It's pretty cool, where they beautiful like rooms out in the countryside, you know, in the forest and stuff. Okay, so welcome Sweden. So food is a major part of the Swedish lifestyle. From a fika, comprised of great quality coffee and a bun or pastry, to world-class seafood, locally sourced meat, vegetables, and even wines, beers, and spirits. Swedish cuisine is filled with healthy, innovative, natural foods and drinks for your guests to explore and enjoy. From everyday cooking to fine dining, our sustainability focus shines through in our thriving food tech startups. Sparkling global trends like oat-based drinks and apps to rescue unsold food. All right, so here's where we start the test. So I want to make sure everybody's ready. Also, I have a lot of great agents that will put the answers in the chat box for us to help everybody. So the capital of Sweden, Stockholm, is located where? Is it northern Sweden, central Sweden, or south Sweden?
Central.
Central. Ding, ding, ding. That is correct. Gothenburg is the second most important city in Sweden, and it's located in which region? The West Sweden, Småland, or Värmland? Värmland.
Western.
West Sweden. That is correct. Somebody's paying attention.
No, somebody
right.
knows Sweden pretty well, but the third
Okay.
third question's a problem.
Okay. Visitors to Copenhagen in Denmark can easily get by train or car in 30 minutes to the following city in Sweden. Can they get to Gothenburg in West Sweden, Vaxjö in Småland, or Malmö in Scania?
In what, 30 minutes?
30 minutes, yep. By train or car. Which one is it?
The last one.
This one,
Malmö,
Malmö?
it's right across the bridge.
Let's try it. That is correct. It is
Oh.
Malmö. There
It's
we go.
Copenhagen. I forgot that. I thought I would say airport. Okay.
All right,
Mine
iconic
is in-
hotel. Huh?
I said, and mine is in French.
Oh no, you still haven't got it switched?
It won't switch. It keeps going back.
Oh, weird.
Maybe get completely out and go back in.
I
Okay,
did. I even put in the link you guys had and it came up Sweden, so in French. So I'm just
Yeah.
like, I'm winning it.
okay. Oh my gosh. All right, iconic hotels like the Tree Hotel and the Ice Hotel can be visited in Swedish Lapland, northern Sweden, Värmland, central Sweden, or Stockholm, central Sweden.
Lapland.
Lapland.
Uh-huh.
Bum, bum, bum. And visitors wishing to
I'm
enjoy
still
Sweden-
stuck on number 3. I was asking and somebody gave me northern, but that's not one of the answers. So I'm still on 3. I haven't gone forward.
Okay, did somebody put the answer in
It's
there for number
Malmö.
3?
Malmö,
Malmö.
yeah.
Malmo, okay.
Yep. And then the last one we just did was Lapland, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
thank
And
you.
then the Northern Lights. Where to see the Northern Lights? Stockholm, Gothenburg, or Swedish Lapland?
Northern Sweden.
Northern, yeah.
Northern Sweden. That is correct. So again, congratulations, everybody. Make sure you all pass. I think you can miss one. If you missed one, you still pass. All right. So that's how easy it is, guys. Okay. So now we go to the second course. And as you know, we have 6 courses. So second course has 19 pages. All right. So we're talking about Stockholm, Gothenburg, and Malmö. Okay. Module 2. Again, make sure you guys all pass. If for any reason you're not following along, write down the answers so you don't have to start over, okay? All right. Ba-ba-bum. What happened now? I'm running out of space, it says. Okay, let me go back. I didn't want that. Accept all. Okay, come on. Sorry, guys, hold on. Why did it take me here? Hold on.
For the last one, you guys said Central Sweden, correct?
The
Northern.
northern.
Oh, okay. Oops.
All right, I don't know why it took me out of here, so hold on. Paste.
This one had to do with the Northern Lights, so they both were Lapland.
Yeah, correct. Okay, there we go. Okay. Back, you guys see my screen again? There we go. Let's start again. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so we're going on module 2. So Stockholm, beautiful Swedish capital, prides itself on being open to anyone and everyone. A curious city, eager to try anything that is new, anything that's different. So welcome to Stockholm, whoever you are. How to get there? 2 airports, again, can be a test question. The closest one is Stockholm Bromma Airport. The most international flights use the main airport, which is Stockholm Arlanda Airport, which is located 42 kilometers from the city center. Again, could be a test question. How to get around? You can easily travel easily within Stockholm and the archipelago, as well as its nearby cities by metro or subway, bus, commuter train, tram, or by boat. The company SL is responsible for public transportation in the area. You can buy single journey tickets or visitor tickets, travel cards valid between 24 hours up to 7 days. Okay, so suggestions for, how to get around for your clients. Things to do. So there's a lot of things to do in Stockholm. If you are into food, many Michelin-starred restaurants, other good restaurants, well worth a visit. Planning on trying a Swedish fika? There are a lot of cafes to try. Go for a walk in the old town. Gondola stand and discover Stockholm's history in a cozy environment, or visit the Sofo hipster area on the island of Södermalm. The Royal Palace, the Drottningholm Palace, and the City Hall, also very appreciated sites among tourists visiting the city. We'll also find my parks to stroll by in the city center, like Royal National Park on Djurgården Island, which is the first urban national park in the world. Which one's the first urban national park? The Royal National Park. All right. Next. More things to do. You have museums. Into museums, there are a number of museums in Stockholm, one for every taste, just to mention a few. Stockholm's most famous museum is the Vasa Museum, a purpose-built museum to house the 17th century Vasa ship. A must visit. It really is amazing. Also, put wonderful open-air museum Skansen on your list, where you can join Stockholmers in celebrating Christmas and midsummer. The Modern Museum and the Fotografiska, if you are more interested in art. And then, of course, ABBA, the museum for those interested in the Swedish music history. Mamma mia, here we go again, right? All right. Things to do, the archipelago. Stockholm's archipelago consists of 30,000 islands. Did you guys know that? 200 of which are populated. Even though the distance to the capital from these islands is relatively short, the lifestyle seems a million miles away from the hustle and bustle in the city. Summer is full of action, with thousands of tourists and summer residents arriving. While it's certainly the season that offers the best opportunities for enjoying the surrounding nature, From swimming, sailing, paddling, to fishing and foraging in the woods, many permanent residents love autumn and winter as much. All transports, for instance, must be done by boat or ferry, and getting from one island to another or to mainland requires time and planning. During summertime, there are many boat tours available, okay? All right, places to stay. Where are we going to put them, right? Your clients. Planning an itinerary in the archipelago. Get closer to nature by adding an overnight stay. The islands offer a wide range of accommodation, from luxurious tents to cozy hotels and more. For a feeling of being a world away, visit Island Lodge at Bergholmen, a private island, which will give your guests comfort and Scandinavian style close to nature. All the glamping tents at Island Lodge are located on prime spots on the island, offering breathtaking views over the archipelago. For luxury feeling, try Ellery Beach House, Stockholm's newest getaway and only beach resort. Ellery is located on the tip of Lindingo, where urban life feels far away in the rural surroundings. A welcoming beach house with its own private jetty, a spot where serenity meets adventure. The place to go for nature, sea, beaches, paddle, pools, cabanas, people, music, design, and arts. So sounds wonderful. All right, Gothenburg. Island hop, Gothenburg's archipelago for swims and catching rays, and be back in time to freshen up, put your glad rags on, and hit the clubs and pubs at the Arvinen district, only in Gothenburg. How do you get there? You can travel to Gothenburg in a lot of ways, but most international travelers arrive via flight into Gothenburg's airport. International Airport Landvetter, GOT, is located 20 kilometers southeast of the city center. How to get around? You have 263 trams serving 12 routes that crisscross the city and covering the whole of Gothenburg from one side to the other, okay? 263 trams, wow, and 12 routes. All right, things to do. Gothenburg is packed with fun for families with children. So again, if you want to focus on family vacations, this is where to go. Pick and choose between highlights like the large action-packed museum park, Liseberg, which during winter has its very own ice bar made of ice from Swedish Lapland, the Experimental Science Center, Universium, or the Riverside Aquarium at the Maritime Museum. Worship fish and shellfish, do it in Gothenburg's Fish Church, or Festakakra, food market and restaurant. Gothenburg is Sweden's culinary capital and is jam-packed with fine eateries that don't cost the earth, literally. Don't cost the earth, literally. But if you prefer to spend your cash on a weekend, rock out, blow them on a ticket to the Way Out West Music Fest in the middle of August. Again, could be a test question. Eating, shopping, and sightseeing. Otherwise, the fantastic cafes or the Swedish design and fashion boutiques of the cobblestone Haga Quarter would be delighted if you paid them a visit. Discover the city on board the padded sightseeing boats and see old bridges and canals from the 17th century while learning about the history of Gothenburg's construction and defense. Next, 72-hour cabin, West Sweden. Okay, so outside Gothenburg in Dysland, West Sweden, lives the 72-hour cabin, which started as a case study where 5 people with some of the world's most stressful jobs were invited to spend 72 hours in Swedish nature in order to investigate what effect it would have on their stress levels. They spent their days hiking, kayaking, fishing on Henriksholm Island in West Sweden. After 3 days, they all showed a significant decrease in stress levels, an increase in well-being and creativity. Since then, you can now book your own forest retreat. You can also try rowing in the nearby lakes, hiking in the forest, or go horseback riding. It's kind of weird though, they can see the whole inside, what you're doing. Pretty open, okay? All right, how about Malmo? All roads in the gorgeous province of Skåne in southern Sweden led to Malmo, a city that thrives on diversity and sustainability. City is part of the expanding Øresund region and is joined to Copenhagen in Denmark by the mighty arching Øresund Bridge, National Geographic. Travel named Malmo one of its best trips in 2018. How do you get there? You have Malmo's airport, Stura, has several European connections. Copenhagen's international airport, Kastrup, is some 30 minutes away by train from central Malmo. And then how to get around, they have public buses are the best way to discover Malmo. Okay. All right. Next. Things to do. So you have fan of a TV series, The Bridge. Anybody watch that? Head to Malmo, visit the real Øresund Bridge, and go on the bridge tour in Malmo. The bridge themed bus tour of the city is narrated by an expert, takes you to the key locations and scenes from the television series. I haven't heard of that. Things to do in Malmo include visiting the city center parks, strolling its beautiful cobbled street areas. Malmo sightseeing is easy to do by foot, by bike, or even in a kayak. That would be kind of fun. All right, other things to do. So you have Western Harbor, Malmo. Western Harbor is on the shoreline of the Øresund Sound, sits on what used to be the Kokkums shipyard. City took on this formerly contaminated rundown area and working with internationally renowned property developers and architects has turned it into a paragon of sustainable living and working and an exciting place to visit. You have the beaches there, 2.5-kilometer long Ribersborg Beach is where the young, the old, the bold, and the beautiful of Malmo and visitors from around the world enjoy swimming, sunbathing, or just generally lazing around in the summer months. It is a walk from the city center. All right, I think we're getting up to the test time. Malmo's art, sciences, and history. So if you want to visit the Malmo Art Museum, City Museum, Museum of Natural History, and the Science and Maritime House Museum in one day, you're in luck. They all reside in the imposing Malmö's Castle building. Okay, so that's kind of cool. If you have somebody that's into museums, it's all one location in Malmo. And then shopping. So Malmo makes for eclectic shopping. It's got 16th century shopping market square, a beloved flea market, a catalog of shopping centers, and new up and coming shopping areas. Okay. And we are at our next test. So how is everybody doing? Okay. So Stockholm's old town is called what? Is it Gamla stan, Gamla staden, or Gammelby?
Gamla stan.
Gamla stan. There we go. Two of the must-sees in Stockholm are Liseberg Gamla stan, Stockholm and Vasa Museum, Western Harbor, and Fotografiska.
Huh. Wow.
What are the must-sees that they should not miss? Come on, we got 43 of you on here.
If
So
I remember
listen-
correctly, I think it's the Wisconsin and the Vasa Museum.
Yeah, I think it's that too.
Let's try that. That is correct. Ding, ding, ding. All right. The best way to discover Stockholm's archipelago is swimming, hiring a boat, taking a boat tour.
Taking a boat tour, I think.
I'd say take the boat tour. That is correct. What is the name of the fabulous amusement park in Gothenburg? Is it Gröna Is it Liseberg or Tivoli?
Lisburg.
Liseberg. Yes, that is correct. And last but not least, which Swedish city was named one of National Geographic's best trips in 2018?
Malmo.
Malmo.
Got it.
Congratulations. All right, everybody get your answers? Anybody missing any? Again, don't want to leave anyone behind. We now move on to lesson 3, which is northern and central Sweden. All
Somebody
right.
missed number 2.
Number 2. All right. Anybody know what number 2 was? What is the question? Sylvia, read out the question.
It's Skansen and Vasa Museum.
Thank you. You got that? The Vasa Museum? Oh, she missed the answers for last 2. Okay. All right. No, I meant the last 2 before you answered the other last question. All right. The answers should be above, or just shout out what the question is and we can tell you real quick so you can move on and catch up. Just unmute yourself, Sylvia, and just shout it out and we'll help you.
The other one was boat tour.
Boat tour. Okay, there's a boat tour.
Okay, so taking a boat tour, Leesburg and Malmo.
Yeah. Okay.
Leesburg and Malmo, I thought it was Skansen, and it's the second one.
There we have Gamla. So Jen put it in here if you need it. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Jen. If someone can help with lesson 1, that would be great. Okay, the answers for lesson 1 are right above. If somebody wants to re-put them in there for her, that would be great. And then she can catch up. And then the others, go ahead and just keep listening, and we will hopefully have everybody caught up for the test on
Okay.
module 3.
Hold on, I'll get it.
Thank you. All right, so we're at northern and central Sweden. And Swedish Lapland are unique. There is nowhere else in the world where you can visit the Ice Hotel and Tree Hotel, or sit around the campfire with a Sami guide, sharing stories of the day's dog sledding. Thought I read that already, right? All right, how about the Northern Lights? Best chance of seeing the Northern Lights at Abisko is between November and the end of March. The Northern Lights, or Aurora Borealis, appear around the beginning of September in and around Kiruna to around the end of March, all over Swedish Lapland. So if you're on a holiday here for winter activities such as skiing, dog sledding, snowmobiling tours, etc., you may see them. But for the very best chance of seeing the Northern Lights, you should make the trip to the Aurora Sky Station in Abisko National Park. There are no guarantees, but being surrounded by mountains, Abisko is known for its clear skies, so there's a good chance. Okay, anybody here seen the Northern Lights? We're going to do an Alaskan tour through our free Princess Cruise, right? And we're hoping
We saw those here in North Andover the first
Oh,
year
you
I
did?
was here 30 years ago.
Wow.
So it
That's
doesn't happen
cool.
very often.
Wow. How fun is that? All right. Okay, how about midnight sun? Midnight sun is when the sun never sets in the summer. The midnight sun is a 24-hour period of sunlight inside the Arctic Circle in Swedish Lapland. The midnight sun experience in Sweden might mess with your head for the first few days after you arrive. So pack a sleeping mask if you want to get some shut-eye. Even the people who live in Swedish Lapland have problems sleeping, and blackout curtains are a big seller. Our advice is to simply succumb to this light and be dazzled into staying vertical for as long as you can to enjoy this unique part of the world. You can sleep when you get home. All right, midnight sun experiences. So past midnight, you can get 18 holes in at Björkliden Arctic Golf Course in the Arctic Circle. In fact, you can get as many rounds in as you want since there's no sunset. The more adventurous traveler could always take on the challenge of scaling Kebnekaise, our highest mountain. Go skiing or go for a more artistic adventure about an ice sculpting class at the Ice Hotel. For your very own midnight sun experience, pick a quiet spot with uninterrupted views, which is not a problem in vast Swedish Lapland, and bathe in the rays of the unique and spectacular midnight sun. How cool is that, huh, guys? Destination. So Arctic Circle cities, Luleå and Kiruna, are the last major outpost of civilization, modernity and comfort, just minutes from the wilderness. Outside of Lulea, Gamelstad, Gamelstad Church Village charms with its 15th century stone church, medieval streets, and UNESCO World Heritage Site status. Gamelstad, with its church and 424 wooden buildings and a total of 555 separate rooms, is the largest and best preserved example of a church village in Sweden. All right, everybody getting caught up? Let's hope everybody's getting caught up because we're getting close to our next test. So it's not hard, Umea. It's not hard
No,
to
I write
understand.
too slow.
Okay. Are you not able to follow along and do it online? Maybe
So
take
I'm
screenshots.
doing it online, but I also have a split screen so I can see you guys and what we're
Got
actually
it.
doing. But I'm also
Okay.
trying to like write notes.
Take notes. Okay. Yeah, I would always use my phone and just take screenshots to refer back. When I do Disney, I had to do that. All right. So it's not hard to understand why Umeå was the European capital of culture in 2014. The locals are in love with culture, and as a visitor, it's easy to access the rich cultural life. In winter, the annual Sami Week, a celebration of Sami culture, lets you experience and learn about Sami art, music, culture, and language. In summer, thrilling festivals, events like Brandbolsryan and Umeå attract both locals and visitors. Dance, theater, sports, or concerts with famous national and international artists, there is something for everyone. All right, Ostersund, capital of Jotland, Härjedalen, a region famous for its unique flora and fauna and its accessible wilderness, superb homemade foods, and 5 clearly defined seasons. The region is located in the southern part of northern Sweden. It has a population of around 127,000 people, with some 60,000 living in its only city, Östersund. The major ski resorts in the region are Are, Vandaland, Funäsdalen, and Lastaland. Östersund, meanwhile, is a major center for trip skating on lake ice and cross-country skiing. Visit summertime for hiking, fishing, biking, as well as canoeing, wild game watching, horse riding, and golfing with the mountains as backdrop. The Sami culture, with its own history and traditions, has had a major influence on the region. Jotland Härjedalen has a total of 12 Sami villages and around 44,000 reindeer. How fun is that? Go see Rudolph. Unique accommodations. So the Ice Hotel, I'd love to see this. Built each year in the tiny town of Jukkasjärvi, 200 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle. Madness it may be, but this unique world famous ice hotel is a totally inspiring venture. How did it all start? In 1989, there's an ice and snow sculpture art course in the village of Jukkasjärvi, pronounced Jukkasjärvi. Okay, try saying that with the reindeer salami in your mouth. I can't even say it with that one. All right, a snow house has been built as the art course venue. There's a sudden shortage of accommodations. What to do? Easy. Stick the artists in the snow house with the frozen art, give them sleeping bags, survivalist advice, and a sauna in the morning to burn off the frostbite. And the Ice Hotel was born. How cool is that? That'd be kind of a cool experience. Cool.
Cold experience.
All right. And then you have the Tree Hotel, another unique place. Have you ever considered sleeping in a bird's nest, a UFO, or in a mirror cube? Probably not. But when it comes to design and architecture in Sweden, everything is possible, it seems. The Tree Hotel all started in 2010 with Britta and Kent Lindvalli, dreamed to turn a 1930s retirement home into a guest house in their home. village, in their home village, Harads, roughly 100 kilometers from Luleå Airport in the north of Sweden. The end result was not an ordinary B&B. It turned into a tree hotel complete with 7 huts inspired by the film The Tree Lover. Anybody see that? I have not. All right, so what is the best season for watching the Northern Lights? September to March, right?
Yes.
That is correct. Jämtland Härjedalen is famous for nature and outdoor activities in winter and summer, culture festival in May, or church village.
I'm sorry, what was the first one again?
September through March.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, what is Jämtland Härjedalen famous for? Nature and outdoor activities,
Church village.
church village. Ding, 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 that is incorrect. Don't do that one.
Let's go
Was it
up
the
and
nature
hit
and
the-
outdoor activities in winter and summer?
Let me see
Hit
if I
the,
can.
yeah, that.
Okay, so let's do nature and outdoor activities. It is nature and outdoor activities. And then 2 iconic accommodations. That's that Ice Hotel
Ice
and
Hotel
Tree
and Tree.
Hotel. All right, you guys got it? Make sure
Mm.
everybody passes. We want to, before we move on, want to make sure everybody's caught up. All right, Jennifer, first time I thought it was starting at 1. Okay. No worries. If you can jump in, we've got all the answers included here. We're halfway through. And the second one is the activities. The number 3 is, what was the question again?
Ice Hotel and Treehouse.
Yeah, that's it. Ice Hotel and Treehouse. All right. Again, make sure everybody passes. Everybody's good. If you're just jumping on, we are recording this and we are on lesson 4. But the answers to the first 3 lessons are in the chat box for you. All right. We will now go on to lesson 4. Halfway done, guys. Let's do this. All right. So this is southern Sweden. And again, just ask in the chat box. We're all here to help you guys. So southern Sweden, if you have watched the Wallander television series adapted from the books of Henning Mankell, you pretty much have the southern tip of Sweden. Skåne is it in a nutshell. And it really is that gorgeous, with rolling plains, white cottages in the distance, and endless sandy beaches. Småland is forests, meadows, moose, and sparkling lakes. The forests are endless and offer everything from hiking trails to mushroom and berry picking. Skåne, pretty as a patchwork quilt. Fertile farmlands, forests, and lakes littered with castles, manors, museums, and magnificent gardens. For coastline, head for the Kullaberg coast in the north, dotted with fishing villages like Mole, Arild, and pretty seaside towns, Torkov and Bastad. There is also the medieval town of Lund and its wondrous cathedral and seaside town of Helsingborg. Skåne has so much to see and do, and it is small enough to explore easily. Head to Österlen for rolling hills and sandy beaches, or to the northwest for the cliffs of Kullaberg. Don't miss Malmö, Skåne's big city and the 3rd biggest city in Sweden. All right. Skåne, southern Sweden, is awash with near 300 castles and gardens from various historic eras, ranging from the 12th to 19th centuries. Due to their general magnificence, it's a hard choice. But if you are near Helsingborg, breathing in the blooming, lovely rhododendrons at the opulent Renaissance-style Sofero Castle and Gardens is a must. And if you are bound for Kristianstad, Catch an art exhibition at Lakeside, Wannes Castle and Park. Smallland, a region famous for its beautiful countryside, cute red cottages, glass furniture design, and traditional food. Smallland is like a Sweden in miniature with something to do for the whole family. The countryside of Smallland will have you high-fiving for its variations and variety of outdoor pursuits and activities, and offer, for example, hiking trails that include the Store Moss National Park and Iceberg, a beautiful forest and lake area between the towns of Jonkoping and Homestead. Bundles of activities are on offer, such as cycling, canoeing, horse riding, and fishing. Or rent a cabin here and do zilch for a couple of weeks. Let the kids do the activities. Okay, sign me up. Love sitting out in the thing, or I'd love to go see the castles. All right, IKEA, check that out. Two very famous people come from Smallland. One is Astrid Lindgren, the world famous children's book author. She has her very own world at Astrid Lindgren's World in Vimmerby, where she grew up. All the characters from her books are here. Carlson, Emil, Rasmus, and the strongest girl in the world, Pippi Longstocking. Want to visit the very first IKEA store? Then pay a visit to the IKEA Through the Ages exhibition at the spiritual home of the company in Almholt. There's even an IKEA hotel nearby. All right, and then we have Åland. The island of Åland, joined to the Swedish mainland by the 6-kilometer-long road bridge, Ålandsbron, from the city of Kalmar in the south of the country. It is a favorite summer holiday destination for Swedish families who rent cottages or stay at one of the 25 well-run campsites or holiday villages on the island. There is also a good choice of holiday cabins, cottages, and chalets. Expect sun, sea, long white sandy beaches, and bundles of family activities. In fact, the Swedish royal family holiday here every summer and stay in Solliden. You should pay this white Italian country house style palace a visit soon. Two. All right, I think we're getting back to the test. So you guys ready? Åland, standout attractions at Åland include Borgholm's Castle, a beautiful castle ruin with loads of kids' activities, June through August. For hands-on activities, go to the Ekatorp Fortress, a rebuilt ancient fort, and do some forging and pole pillow fighting. In the south of the island, you can go ancient at the Getting Burial Ground, or visit a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Stora Alvaret, a giant limestone plateau with a unique biodiversity and prehistory. So UNESCO World Heritage Site is Stora Alvaret. All right, what two castles are a must-see in Skåne? Sofiera and Wannes, Borgholm and Solliden, or Laco and Tajerolom?
I believe it's the first one.
First one. Dun, da, da, that is correct. Kids can meet Pippi Longstocking in, where was that at? Was that Skåne?
Smallland.
Smallland. Correct. And the place is one of UNESCO's World Heritage Site. We just said that right here, correct? Ding, ding, ding. All right. You guys got those?
What was the
Everybody?
second? Sorry.
The second one, what's the question?
Vimmerberg or something like that. Pippi Longstocking.
Oh, Pippi Longstocking. Where was that at, guys? Did they put in the chat? Vimmerby. Thank you. And the last one was the Alston, the plateau, limestone plateau.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we're almost done. We're on the last two. We can do it. All right. Sweden beyond its destinations. Are you guys learning a lot? Any of you newcomers? I see we lost some, so maybe some gave up but hopefully you guys are learning something new. Again, it's kind of just fun to learn about these different places, right? I didn't know any of this stuff and now I'm learning.
So we
Maybe-
drove this area all by ourselves, and it's
Like-
interesting to see now what was important.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And that's exactly, you guys make sure you let me know for next month. If you have somebody or if you're going somewhere and you want to find out what should I look at? What should I go see? What should I tell my client? Let us know so we can add it to the calendar for next month, okay? And then also we may have already done the training, which you'll see on the spreadsheet, okay? All right. How about this one? Allemansrätten. The Swedish right to roam freely on private land isn't as ancient as many believe, but it is still profound impact on our national psyche. The outdoors is available everywhere as soon as you close the door behind you. It is everyone and anyone's playground and place to dwell, an everyday habitat. As such, it is natural that people enjoy it in a never-ending myriad of ways. Only imagination sets the limits. So why are Swedes tight with nature today? It is tempting to put it down to some ancient dependence on nature. Long, harsh winters that made it essential to reap what you could from nature during the rest of the year. Do we feel a connection to these distant ancestors? Not really. Rotten freedom to roam is a living expression of our culture now, today. Old practices that disappeared with industrial progress and even more so with electricity have little to do with it. Okay. Sweden beyond its destination. So you have fika. Not just a Swedish word for coffee break. It is much, much more. The fika is a serious business, and twice a day companies in Sweden break for one. The capital of fika can be found in West Sweden's Alingsås, where they actually have a fika tour of the cafes in the town. So what is it? Quite simply, it's a 100-year-old tradition, national institution that most Swedes obey, preferably twice a day. Strawberry cake, cinnamon rolls, or the princess cake are just some of the delicious fika pastries available around the country. My boyfriend would love that. He's very into pastries and desserts. I like my chips and salsa. All right, Swedish design. Heard of H&M and IKEA? Swedish Acne, J. Lindenberg, West Philippa K. House of Dagmar. Heard of Spotify, music for the masses? Svensk Tenniston, Bruno Maston, Carl Maston, Costa Boda, and Ruffers Glassware, all Swedish or Swedes. Again, I'm sorry if I butchered those, but I tried. All right, Swedish architecture and design is made for the many to be used in everyday life over and over again. This has led to a country where almost every house and apartment is an exhibition of Swedish design in its own right. IKEA Museum in Älmhult, Småland is just one of the many locations around the country to stop by for design-interested visitors. Regarding fashion design, look out for Acne, Felipe K, Jay Lindbergh, Nudie Jeans, Cheap Monday, WE West, and weekday on the high streets of Stockholm. City, Oslo, and Soldum districts. Gothenburg, you have Nordstan, Innerstaden, Aven, and Haga districts. And Malmo, you have Stortorget and Lilla Torget. Through Sodengatan and south along Södra Forstagatan. For complete immersion in famous Swedish art glass and glassware, look no further than the Kingdom of Crystal in the province of Småland. Visit the Glassworks and Glass Studios, blow your own glass, and stay in the Costa Boda Art Hotel, featuring glass bar and oodles of glass artwork. All over the country, you will find design-related places to visit, be it art galleries and museums, high-end hotels, or restaurants. And again, there's at the Ice Hotel. All right.
You know, you should forget the crystal and glass areas because we did that and they were all closed down.
Oh,
Because
no, because of COVID or
younger
what?
people aren't buying crystal anymore.
Oh,
I
oh,
know.
that's sad.
Yes.
Okay,
thought it was
well, again,
beautiful.
thank you. Thank you for the update. Again, that's why it's good that we do this together, guys, right? All right, how about traditions? Progressive and modern Sweden has a secret to share. We are nuts about our age-old traditions and celebrations. Country closing, Midsummer Eve, celebrating the longest day of the year, is the big one, followed by Christmas, Easter, and a host of unholy days, including Cinnamon Bun Day, Waffle Day, a practically whole season dedicated to gooey almond paste and cream bun. Okay. Midsummer, apart from Christmas, midsummer is the most important holiday in the Swedish calendar. For some, midsummer is the most important. Midsummer Eve is celebrated between June 20th and the 25th. The successful midsummer never-ending lunch party formula involves flowers in your hair, dancing around a pole, singing songs while drinking unsweetened flavored schnapps, and downing a whole load of pickled herrings served with delightful new potatoes, chives, and sour cream. All in all, a grand day out. Let's check the little thing. I don't know if you saw that spooky movie Midsummer. That was kind of crazy, right? All right, this is a 4-minute video, so let's check it out.
Individuals that travel
Hi. Sorry, guys, my dogs are barking.
Did anybody put the answers for lesson 4 in the chat?
Lesson 4, just ask the question real quick and we'll,
The 2 castles that are must see and skanking.
okay. The castles. Do you guys remember what the 2 castles were?
I'll write the
I
answers
see them in
in.
the chat. Thank you.
Okay,
they're
perfect.
already
Thanks,
done.
guys. Thanks, guys. All right, so now we have Christmas and Lucia. One of the best loved traditions, and it takes place on the 13th of December every year. If you visit Sweden on or before December 13th, you can see how the 400-year-old tradition of St. Lucia is celebrated. Christmas in Sweden sees its cities, towns, and villages glow against the white winter landscape. It's Christmas card perfect and a great time to visit to pick up some traditional Christmas decorations, gifts, or try a Swedish jewel board. From late November until Christmas, at most Swedish restaurants, you can enjoy the beloved jewel board traditional Swedish Christmas buffet. Enjoy the best of everything. Swedish with an endless array of delicacies, including pickled herring, gravlax, pate, nackbröd, ham, meatballs with beetroot salad, and lutzfis, a ling dish for the truly curious. Okay, wow. All right, another quick video. All right. Have you guys ever tried mulled wine? I tried it in, I think I was saying that earlier. I tried it in Leavenworth, and at Christmas when we went to Orlando, the neighbors are from Colombia. They actually brought me a packet to make, so I'm gonna make some on Friday night. It's really good. It's like a spiced hot wine. Anyway, just want to share that. All right, so gastronomical tradition. The crayfish parties. So once a preserve of the moneyed classes, the crayfish party is today an occasion for all. Over the years, certain aspects of it have become a tradition. Crayfish are to be eaten outdoors, and gaily colored paper lanterns should be hung around the table. Excuse me, most popular type of lantern shows a smiling full moon. Both the tablecloth and the colorful plates are also supposed to be of paper. People wear bibs around their necks and comic paper hats on their heads. Then the feast begins. You eat crayfish cold with your fingers. Sucking noisily to extract the juices is perfectly acceptable behavior. Bread and a strong cheese, such as the mature Vastenbotten, are eaten on the side. People mostly drink beer and the inevitable schnapps. Dang, I haven't had schnapps for 20 years. All right. So Sweden beyond its destination. Almasratten is the Swedish freedom to park your car wherever you want, enjoy public holidays in the nature, roam freely, even on a private island. So what is
Roam
that?
freely.
Roam freely. Okay. And how is everybody? Is everybody caught up? We want to make sure you guys are here doing the test with us so we don't leave anybody behind. Okay, guys? So it's roam freely. That is correct. Roam freely. First question. All right, fika is a tradition consisting in having a pause for coffee and pastries, right?
Yeah.
Fika was the pastry one. I knew that one. All right, design in Sweden can be found in major cities like Stockholm. Present everywhere you look, is only made available for a few to enjoy. Right, everywhere you look. What do you
Yep.
guys think?
Yes.
That is correct. The two biggest festivals in Sweden are festivities, Midsummer and Christmas.
Yes, midsummer.
Yeah. And then last but not least, crayfish parties can be enjoyed all year round, starting in August or during the winter.
I think that one's in August, right?
August?
They were outside, so I think August.
That's correct. So it's starting in August. All right, guys, so we have one more left, okay? So let's do it, all right? Let's get our certificates and get you guys posting and booking Sweden. All right, this one looks like it's a little long one. It's 19 pages. Food and drinks, okay, just in time for lunch, right, guys? Or brunch, dinner for some. All
Late
right,
lunch.
late lunch, yeah. All right, let's get started. So why include food and drinks in your offer? Why? Because it reflects our culture, tradition, innovation, indulgence, humanity, and nature, all balanced, transferring what's there into something more inviting, sustainable. Studies have proven that a truly great food experience is something to take home and to remember. A great food experience can make a person want to go back to a place. 1/3 of a travel budget is spent on food and drinks. So why not pay attention to it when planning your package? It's something that can increase the value for your customer. So again, pay attention, find out what they like. Then you can recommend places, right? So in Sweden, we're hungry for healthy, innovative, natural food. But finding it hasn't always been easy. So our tradition is to scour our landscape for nutritious ingredients and transform them into delicious meals. Refining what's in our forests, lakes, and fields is Swedish cuisine. From everyday cooking to fine dining, while our sustainability focus shines through in our thriving food tech startups, sparkling global trends like oat-based drinks and apps to rescue unsold food. Edible country, combining colorful forage ingredients with breathtaking natural scenery to create unforgettable outdoor cooking experiences. Edible country is al fresco dining with a difference, a collaboration between Visit Sweden and 4 Michelin-starred chefs. It's dying at its most inspired. You'll learn to source nutritious fruits, zingy leaves, and herbs and freshwater fish like char and perch. Then you'll prepare specialty created dishes at one of a number of tables around the country and learn what to pick in nature, perhaps with dense natural forests, glistening waters, or rolling hills as a backdrop. Sounds beautiful, huh, guys? Edible country, tables to choose from, including an islet in the 226-meter deep Hornavan Lake, located in the north of the country of Swedish Lapland's archipelago. Here you'll try trout and nettle sauce with a mountain view. Among hills, lush forests between 2 lakes, only 15 minutes from Gothenburg. You'll find Gunnenbo House and Gardens with its beautiful edible country table. Treat yourself to a break from everyday life. Hike in the beautiful surroundings and take a tour of the house and gardens dating back to 1778. Finally, to the East Coast and a table located on the island of Uto in Stockholm Archipelago, just 1 hour from Stockholm by boat and car. Drinkable country, okay? Who's thirsty? In June of 2021, Visit Sweden launched the Drinkable Country, along with some of Sweden's best beverage experts. When the time is right, together with local guides, international guests will be able to venture to a drinkable country bar, situated in Swedish nature, whilst gathering the ingredients needed to make some tasty, natural drinks that the whole family can enjoy. 16 brand new drinks has been created by, amongst others, the internationally award-winning Stockholm-based bar Cert. The drinks are based on flavors from nature's own pantry, such as lingonberries, cloudberries, sea buckthorn, apples, and spruce shoots. All right, so Drinkable Country visitors who book via you, their travel professional, will have the opportunity to book spaces at one of the 8 travel trade friendly tables located in some of Sweden's most beautiful natural landscapes, including Swedish Lapland, West Sweden, Skåne, and Småland. For more information and recipes, much more, visit the website here, and then let's watch this video. Hey, stop that. Cut. All right. Drinks are almost as important as food itself, traditionally known for snaps. I think it was schnapps, aquavit, and vodka. Sweden has become a producer so much more in recent years. In addition to the aforementioned wineries of Skåne, plus the wine tastings available at the likes of Skavarps, Gastavagard Guest House, the country's seen a proliferation of microbreweries over the last decade, with 332 reported in 2017. Sweden has also experienced the rise in the number of low and no alcohol beverages being produced in the country. The most famous being Vida Vinbar Moserand, a white currant drink from Rudenstam's in Småland, which was served at the Nobel Prize banquet in 2018. The story of celebrated drinks doesn't end with Absolute Vodka Villa either. Other famous Swedish brands include Bronland Ice Cider, Mackmyra Whiskey, and Hernal Gin. Learn about the later two at their visitor centers in Gothenburg and the High Coast. Alternatively, you can learn more at Stockholm's Museum of Spirits, the Spirit Museum. Okay. So you have drinkers, send them to the Spirit Museum. They'll enjoy that. How about seasonal food and traditions? Finally, some words of Sweden, colorful cookery customs from pickled herring, dill-covered potatoes, and fresh strawberries at midsummer to Christmas smorgasbord, laden with cheese, meat, and fish. August and September call for Kraftstiva crayfish parties, while autumn generally is for mushroom and berry picking, plus game hunting across Sweden's forests and lobster farming out in the West Coast archipelago. Other dates for foodie diaries include Feast of St. Lucia on 13th of December, Cinnabon Roll Day on 4 October, plus Semla cream buns on Fettestajan, also known as Fat Tuesday, or elsewhere Shrove Tuesday. You can find these feasts celebrated all over Sweden and encourage your guests to join in the fun. In addition, cake with your Swedish fika is encouraged throughout the year, of course. All right, anybody getting hungry? All right, Stockholm and Archipelago. Enjoying food together permeates every aspect of life in the capital. Not least every 10th of December, when the lavish Nobel banquet follows the Nobel Prize ceremony in Stockholm City Hall. All your guests can enjoy the same meal year-round at Stockholm City Hall's restaurant, pre-book only. Okay, got that? Pre-book it. Try the international taste of Sodamal, or perhaps a contemporary and throwback Nordic flavors of central Stockholm with a food tour Stockholm walk. For an altogether different experience, the walking dinner trailblazing food tour concept combines the best of 6 eateries in Stockholm's Old Town, Gamla Stan. In Stockholm's Archipelago, sweet stopovers like Vaxholm's Bed and Breakfast offer cinnamon bun making master classes. Whilst back in the city, prestigious institutions are leading the field in culinary mastery. The newly reopened and renovated National Museum has a stunning food and beverage offer headed up by one of Sweden's best and most well-known chefs, Fredrik Eriksson. Meanwhile, at Fotografiska Museum of Photography, Paul Svensson top floor restaurant holds a Gold Dragon Award. Blah. Kind of hard saying those words. Gothenburg and West Sweden. Sweden's second city is also culinary capital, boasting 6 Michelin star restaurants. Among them, Boca, combining Scandinavian produce, global flavors, plus Coca, serving 3, 5, and 7-course menus bursting with local ingredients. West Sweden proper is characterized by seafood with the oyster safaris of Bohuslän province, just one unmissable experience among an archipelago of 8,000 islands teeming with shellfish. Sample the big 5: shrimp, oyster, crayfish, mussel, lobster at blockbuster restaurants like that of Salt and Sill Hotel overlooking the Skagerrak Strait, and further inland nestling blissful Bonham Lake, Horsjorten, and the striking Vagelangarden building. Okay, guys, we're almost done. Lapland, food adventures abound in Swedish Lapland, a regional, must try and spin on daily fika is Kokkafe, coffee boiled in water over an open fire, and for more adventurous, there is coffee cheese. Marinated mozzarella like cheese, and sometimes you may even find reindeer meat in your cup of joe. For a statement dining, head to Ice Hotels on site restaurant where moose and brambleberries are served on ice dishes. Or Nyaku Mountain Villa, 200 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle. Its cellar boasts 500 wines. In Jokmok, you'll find Najara's, a restaurant with Lula Sami name, meaning good, tasty, delightful, and the food is just that. Eva Ganare and her team have created a beautifully authentic, genuine menu and experience which has won global critical acclaim. In Lulea, you'll find white guided sided Kolsferen and Bistro La Garage restaurants recognized as being among the Nordics' best. Who wants reindeer in their coffee? Blah. All right.
No, thank you.
All right, Skåne County, southernmost Sweden. Traditions include rich, sumptuous goose dinners and spektakel, a dry meringue like spit roasted cake. Ooh. All right, Skåne's comparatively mild temperatures have allowed for picturesque wineries to flourish. Alternatively, check out producers of Must, a popular non-alcoholic beverage made of pressed apples, made of beautiful locations such as Applets Hus in Kivik. At the Absolute House Villa in the coastal town of Aarhus, the site where almost all of the world's Absolute is produced. You'll find an interactive experience telling the story of the famous vodka brand. The tours, which are led in English and Swedish, run frequently throughout the day. Pre-booking is especially advised. Elsewhere, Skåne's edible county table is found at its center in Ormanas in a beautiful beech tree forest. Okay. And looks like we're almost ready for our test, guys. So Småland, next to the southern province of Småland, where beloved eats include Aslakaka, a Swedish cheesecake, Istaban, a lightly smoked and coarsely ground sausage, plus polkagris, stick candy, which guests can make and buy in the town of Grana. Popular pastimes include fishing and crayfish parties around Småland's glassy lakes, and sourcing lingonberries for jam, often served alongside meatballs. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries also grow in abundance across the area's 3 national parks and 400 nature reserves. In Vassjo, you'll find Michelin-starred restaurants, PM and Vonner, with a philosophy based on the cornerstones of Forest Lake and Meadow. This fabulous eatery uses fantastic local produce to refine and reinvent local traditional dishes. Småland's edible country table is hidden in a mossy woodland in Asa-Högad, a 45-minute car ride from wherever. Also, don't miss Rudenstam's, which produces white currant sparkling, a non-alcoholic beverage which is becoming commonly used on special occasions such as holidays and crayfish parties. And we're on to our last test. Okay, everybody ready? How many edible country tables are there? 9, 15, 13. Uh, 13? Anybody? How many edible tables are
13.
there? I'm going to say 13. Thank
Yeah.
you. Which region is known as the pantry of Sweden?
What,
Is it Skåne?
what was the last one again?
13.
Okay.
Which region is known as the pantry of Sweden? Is it Skåne, Kiruna, or Värmland?
I would think where it's warm, which would be, well, I pronounce it Skane.
Skane, thank you. Well, you're probably right.
No,
correct.
sometimes I'm wrong, believe me.
All right, so it's Skane, guys. What time of the year do Swedes enjoy crayfish parties?
Late summer.
Late summer.
Summer,
That's
yes.
correct. Which table is situated only 15 minutes from Gothenburg? Is it the Arla Plug, the Gunabug House and Gardens, or the Storlian?
I don't know that at all.
So number 2, but I'm not sure.
Okay, let's try it. Ding ding, you're correct. That was
Thank
number
you.
2. And which island in Stockholm's archipelago can you bake cinnamon buns with Sweden's best home baker? Is that Gustavsberg, Vaxholm, or Ono?
Orno?
Orno, let's check it out. Ding, ding, ding. That is incorrect, but we all still passed. The correct answer is, let's see if it'll let me retake it. Let's try Vaxholm. Ding, 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 you are incorrect. It is
So
Gothenburg.
I guessed Gustavsberg.
There it goes.
Oh,
Okay.
that mine said wrong too.
Yeah, they're all wrong.
It's Vaxholm, or how you pronounce
It's
it.
the second one.
No, they're all wrong.
I
I
pushed
don't
the
know.
second one and got it right.
It's the
All
All right,
second one.
maybe because I redid it 3 times.
Yeah,
But
that's
either
good.
way, we all passed. So congratulations. Print your certificate. Post it on social media. Let people know you are now a Sweden expert. Make sure you go into that Sweden attachment where you can pull up all different information. So as you see here, this is what your certificate looks like. I think they also email it to you guys. So again, congratulations, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me today.
Thank you.
We're doing Italy on Friday. Hopefully I'll have my internet up. They told me they'd have it here by noon. They have 15 minutes. Otherwise, I'm going to call and tell them they owe me big time. Again, I have this recorded. You guys want to share with your, teams or whatever, tell them with all the exciting stuff you learned, right? And, let's have some fun. Again, if you can think of other things you want to do trainings on, let me know. I'll put my number here in the chat box, text me, and we'll add it to our calendar. Again, if you want to start doing Disney, we're doing Disney brand new. It's a long one. We're starting that on Sunday, okay? So please join me Sunday. Otherwise, hopefully we'll see you on Friday. Have an amazing day, everybody. Thank you again. Again, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And
Thank you. I'm gonna go to Pika now.
yeah, go get it. I'm gonna go get some schnapps. No.
A little early.
Yeah, Saturdays, or Sundays, I think we said we're doing it at 2 p.m. Pacific. The reason I did that was because this past Sunday I wanted to start it and I flew in from the birthday party. So we'll all see who's doing it. And if you guys want to change the time once we get started, but otherwise it's 2 p.m. Sunday Pacific time. Okay.
Marty, I had a question. The training that was on last Friday, the Ritz-Carlton yacht.
Right.
It's for more than half the people that went to that training weren't able to do it because you have to have the core training done first. And they didn't have the core one done first, so they weren't able to do the Ritz-Carlton yacht. So could you do that one again or possibly even do the core training?
Yeah, can you send me on my text or text it to me and tell me what we need so I can go ahead and do that?
Yes, ma'am.
And add that because I missed it because I was at the birthday party. I'm on Founders Council, so they had me cancel. That's why I couldn't do it. I was hoping I could do it from LA, but they didn't let me. So yeah, send it over to me and I'll do both of them so we can catch up because I want to complete it also.
Okay.
For money in your pocket, if you need a code, just use my agent code, which is 71207. Hopefully that should get approval for you. All right. So again, what we say is if we don't see you at the beaches of the world, we'll see you at the bank. Stay plugged in. Let's have some fun. Again, we're all in this together, guys. Some of us know stuff, some of us don't. I've been with the company 6 years. I don't do a lot of bookings. I'm going to start this year. That's what I'm doing now. I have 3 bookings I got to do today. So I'm like, usually I hand them off, but it's like, okay, I need to start doing it. I was doing the team building side of the business, which has been great. It allowed me to quit my 30-year career in insurance. And remember, guys, you only need 6 business partners to cover your monthly. So why not do both sides of the business? But yeah, so now I'm going to move into the booking side because I want to get my IATAN card. I want to get those flights, those discounts, etc. Okay. So again, you know, reach out. If you guys also, if you have anything to share, any trainings or anything, volunteer. That's what we do. Again, I'm just an agent like you. We just volunteer our time to help each other. So again, congratulations, everybody. You know, congratulations on Sweden. Looking forward to see you on Italy's training on Friday. Have a great day. Bye, guys.
See you.
Thank you.
Yep.